Discord and say that I'm live. I was about to say I'm love. I was about to say I'm love in Discord. Where's my phone? No. See if I can edit the stream. Yeah. There we go. Hey Michael, how you doing, buddy? There we go. I added the stream to have a thumbnail of me. Hopefully we get more viewers. I know I kind of wish I went a little bit earlier, but baseball had other plans. 1800, cool. I was gonna check some things and then I'll begin. I really want to. I really want to talk about some animes I've been watching and some movies I've been watching. Hey, what's up, TJ? How you doing? Glad you can be here. You can ask me some questions if you want to. Is CM Retro still alive? Yes, he is. Wow, he's still streaming. Oh, oh.
You could spend
Hey, what's up, JJ? How you doing? Oh boy. Damn. Approved. Doing good, just busy again. Hey, Miss Croft, how you doing? It's been a long time. Wow, I'm glad you're doing good, Miss Croft. It's been a while since you've been in one of my streams. I'm glad to see that you're doing well. Yeah, I'm a little tired. I woke up early, but I really wanted to live stream. But I'm really happy to see that you're doing okay. No, it's alright, Miss Croft. Oh, cool. So you moved back to your hometown. That's nice. Ugh. Cool, thank you, Miss Croft. Really nice to see having a good bit of people here. So really nice. Cool. If you have any questions, let me know and I can answer them. This is kind of like a Q&A stream in some ways, while I talk about some of the things I've been watching, like anime, and some movies I've seen recently. Hey, Joshua. It's been going good. That's cool. You've been watching Demon Slayer. Yeah, I saw the new season of Demon Slayer last a few months ago. It was pretty good. A little. It's definitely the calm before the storm. Before we get the Infinity Castle arc. So if you're curious about some of the animes that I've been watching, I've been watching Oshinoko Season 2, and I'm not gonna lie though, I mentioned this, I believe, a month or two ago. I came very close of not watching Season 2 of Oshinoko, mainly because of the debacle that was occurring early on in this year with the manga of Oshinoko. A lot of drama that was happening, a lot of stupid decisions that they were doing, but thankfully it turned out the rumors of a certain thing weren't true, so Oshinoko Season 2 was perfectly fine. And I've been really enjoying it. It started out a little slow, but the last like 3 episodes have been fantastic. So I've been really enjoying Oshinoko Season 2. Fruit Basket. I heard that's a really good anime. How many seasons does that anime have? I remember it has like 2 or 3 seasons. There is one anime that I do plan on seeing. There was an anime in 2001, but then they made a remake of it in April 2019. So and it's 63 episodes. Mm-hmm. So I was been watching that. I've been watching Tower of God Season 2, and Tower of God Season 2 has been terrible. Terrible. Mainly for one fatal error that occurred. They changed studios. Um, I forgot who it was that did the first season of Tower of God, but now the Answer Studio is doing Season 2, and good God Almighty, animation is terrible. The animation in that season has been terrible. They have been making so many cuts in this season, and it's just a bad season. And I'm not gonna lie, the first season wasn't all that great either. But it's just not been fun. I've not been liking Tower of God Season 2. Um, I've been watching my dear friend Nokotan. Yes, I'm watching that anime. The anime with the deer girl and that ridiculously catchy theme song. Um, it's one of those animes that's meant to be dumb and stupid. And while it has its moments of being really funny, I just think it tries too hard to be funny. And it's just not really all that funny. I mean, who knows? I'm hoping it gets much better near the end. The last episode was good. Been watching the Nier anime, season 2 of that, which has been really good. I'm actually been surprised with Nier season 2. Been enjoying My Hero Academia, of course, season 7 of that. And last but not least, I saw that, oh god, that Isekai Suicide Squad anime. And that anime was trash. When Clayface dressed up as Michael Jackson is your best fucking character, you know you have a problem with that anime. That anime was trash. Thank you. Cool. So, yeah, that anime was trash. So, yeah, and honestly, Winter Fall is gonna be. I mean, the only anime that I could think of that I'm gonna watch is Uzumaki, which is on Toonami. Don't know that's gonna be good. Knowing Toonami's track record, it's probably not gonna be good. Blue Lock season 2. Oh, that's interesting. It's actually called Blue Lock versus U20 Japan. So that's interesting. Danadan and season 2 of the Rurouni Kenshin remake. That's it. I might watch the Ranma and a Half remake. I don't know if it's gonna be good though. I know it's Studio Mappa, but I don't know if it's gonna be good. So I might watch that. But I think that's really about it. I thought that was Liquor's Record for a second. I'm just looking at the fall lineup because there's literally nothing. I don't think there's anything OVA as well. Oh, except for Beastars, but that's not until December. And in winter, the only anime that I could think of is Sakamoto Days. That's really the only one I could think of. I mean, there hasn't been that many animes announced. But it's pretty weak sauce right now. Oh, let me talk about the ending to well, not the ending to Kengan Ashura, but the final season of Kengan Ashura. It was really good. That was a really good finale for Kengan Ashura. I don't want to spoil it. Don't want to spoil it for anyone. I'm halfway through Alyssa Samurai. I saw the first episode, and right now I thought it was just okay. I do need to watch more of it. I'm probably going to start that either tonight or tomorrow night. But it really hasn't hit me all that much. I just find the story to be kind of weak. Oh yeah, there's a new Tomb Raider coming out. Yeah, the anime that. And there's also a Terminator anime that's coming out, I believe, next week. So I'll be watching that. Hopefully it's good. It does get funnier. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So I'll watch it more. I just been a little burned out because I just finished Delicious in Dungeon 2 weeks ago, and which by the way that was a really good anime. Actually I need to talk about that. And then now I'm watching Kengan and Ashura, so I've been a little burned out. Oh, okay. So I'll definitely watch Elusive Samurai. I saw the first episode. I liked it, but the story is just there so far. Beastars is really good. You should definitely see it. Season 2 isn't as good as season 1, but it was still good though. But I recommend Beastars, and you should watch it soon because December is the final season. Yeah, Kengan Ashura ended off really insane. I'm wondering if we're gonna get the sequel anime, Kengan Omega. We'll see that. Okay. Yeah, I mean you got plenty of time though. It's not gonna air until December. And I don't know if Netflix is gonna have it right away. Um, I hope because I watched the English dub of Beastars. Not that I have any problem watching the Japanese, subs, but when it comes to Netflix animes, a lot of times I watch it dub. So I want to talk about Delicious in Dungeon. That was a really good anime, and it's kind of funny that anime started out like nobody hardly watched it at first. Everyone thought that it was just, it may not be all that good. Then we get to like episode 7 and 8, and then all of a sudden the anime just exploded. Like everyone has been talking about Delicious in Dungeon. Everyone's been talking about it. Oh, okay. So, really funny anime. There's a lot of good comedy. I strongly though, if you're gonna watch Delicious in Dungeon, I strongly recommend watching it dub. The English dub in Delicious in Dungeon is absolutely amazing. And the actress that played Nami in the live action One Piece show plays our Marcel in the dub of Delicious in Dungeon, and she's magnificent. The English dub in that anime is incredible. Everyone says it that if you're gonna watch Delicious in Dungeon, watch it dub. It's so good. It starts out slow, but when you get to like episode 7, it just gets better and better and better and better. They already announced a season 2, but season 2 is gonna be the last season because I was looking up the manga and where they ended, we're over halfway done with the show. So if they do another 24 episode season, it's gonna end it there. But yeah, Delicious in Dungeon is really good. Another anime I saw was an old school anime, and I actually do plan on watching more old school animes. Uh, what was it called again? Area Zerum the Animation. It's on YouTube and on Tubi. It's a fun little 90s old school anime. Which, by the way, no, it's not better than Outlaw Star. Dumbass who said that. But, anyways. But it was still a fun anime. I really enjoyed Area. It just looked weird. Oh, okay. No, trust me, it's a good anime. I think that's it as far as animes, the anime talk. As far as like movies go, I saw Alien Romulus, which was good, but they recycled too much of Alien 1 and 2. I really wish they would have went more on the lore, but it's still a good movie. I'm just glad that it ain't a catastrophic disaster, because knowing this franchise and how much of a train wreck this franchise has been at times, it's a miracle we've actually had a good Alien movie. First time since, honestly, Aliens. It's the most inconsistent franchise next to Halloween and Predator. And I know Rambo Raff is kicking and screaming about that movie, but dude, it isn't illegal for a movie to play and safe and be good. Also, I saw Deadpool and Wolverine, and that movie was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And thank you, Ryan Reynolds, aka Deadpool, for introducing a whole new generation of people to NSYNC. Oh, you're playing that game? Really? Oh, did you get it digital? That game. Digital. I forgot, they have yet to release it, physical. I might play that game. Black Myth Wukong. I heard it's really good. But let me know, how is it? Yeah, it was a good movie. It's the best Alien movie since Aliens. And I'm not saying it because, oh my god, I accept new movies. Like, no, like, if you look at the other Aliens films, this is the best one since Aliens. Alien 3 was a catastrophic disaster. Alien Resurrection damn near murdered the franchise. Prometheus was okay, but too dull. Alien Covenant, I barely remember that movie other than the xenomorph interrupting this couple having a shower sex scene. This is the best film since Aliens. I'm not saying this movie is better than Alien or Aliens. No. The odds of that happening is like 99.99% chance they're never, ever gonna top. Unless you're the director of Godzilla Minus One, then maybe. But, is it a good movie? Yes. There's nothing really wrong with the movie other than, okay, maybe it should not have been 2 hours long, but outside of that, it was a fine movie. I hate that there was no block. Oh, God. No blocking? Oh, God. So I gotta dodge? Oh, God. Okay, well, hopefully the dodging is good. It better not be as jank as Stellar Blade. I wonder if Gunnar will show up and be like, hey, you should stream that game. Yeah, no. Very awkward. I literally do not remember Alien Covenant at all other than that scene. That's the only thing I remember from that movie. So dodging is key. Okay. Well, I heard it's a really good game. It might be nominated for Game of the Year. Depends if there's like another like surprise that comes out, but I don't see that happening. I mean, this year has been weak on games, so like the Game of the Year nominees, I think it's gonna be Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That I know for a fact. Hades 2. What was another game that got critically acclaimed this year? I don't know if the Elden Ring DLC is gonna come. I don't think it should count because it's DLC, unless it's long. If it's long as hell, then okay, maybe it could weasel its way in. But I don't know. I mean, somebody has to be nominated. But I think Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is gonna win. The new Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom, could get nominated. I don't know. Yeah, mainly because of China. China. That's the main reason why. It's. I mean, I'm not saying it's doing well in the U.S., but really, why it's a phenomenon is in China, of course. It's kind of like the Meg. The Meg movies, they do really well in China. Yeah. Oh, I have it on Top Chat. Let me put it on live chat because there might be more people. Let's see, best review games this year. Yeah, because I'm kind of curious. Like, what's at the top of my mind? Like, Persona 3, yeah, but that's a remake, though. let's see, Elden Ring, Animal Well, Baltro, Destiny 2, Dragon's Dogma 2. Oh god, if that gets nominated, that's gonna upset people. Because a lot of people, because that game garnered controversy. Helldivers 2, I forgot about that game. Persona 3 Reload, Prince of Persia. I don't think that's gonna be nominated for Game of the Year, but I heard that was a good game. Shin Megami Tensei 5. Creatures of Air. Damn, that chick is thick. So there are some good games. It's gonna be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what's gonna be nominated. Oh, if you guys are wondering what's my thoughts on Indiana Jones going to the PS5, I don't understand what the hell is wrong with Microsoft. So, okay, 2 months ago, they had a conference that revived them momentarily. It's like a team where they've been really bad this season, and then all of a sudden they just turn things around. That's how that conference was. And then all the damn sudden, like, they have not done shit. They have not done anything as of late. And now Indiana Jones, which is supposed was made by a Microsoft Studios, going to freaking the PS5. Hey, what's up, Blue Hat Chalk? Oh, yay, man. I don't know what is up with Microsoft, man. But I think that might be it for them. I know I shouldn't really be talking about this game, because I'm gonna talk about this in the games I beat video, which I can't believe I gotta do it next week. I can't believe August is almost over. Jesus. I'll talk about Kingdom Hearts. I'll talk about this a little bit briefly, because this is the first time I've beaten this game, and it took me about almost 2 weeks to beat it. So I'll give you guys my thoughts on the game right now. So it's a good game. It's a good game, but it's definitely has aged a bit. Now, I'm pretty sure the PS4 version of this, like the 1.5 mixed port of this, is probably a lot better. But man, oh man, there are some issues. I think it's obvious. One issue that everyone has is the camera. That you can control it, but you have to use the shoulder buttons. I really think they should have used the second analog stick for the camera. The camera in this game is really, really rough. When that Ursula fight, oh my god, it was bad. Hey, Welch. That fight with Ursula was so hard because of the camera. Very hard. The game is really hard. Like, really hard. So, in my first playthrough, because I actually had to restart it, I picked the sword because it says it'll give you more strength. Guess what I did? I picked the shield to get rid of. That was a big mistake, and I got my ass handed to me in the early parts of the game. So I had to restart the game, pick the shield, and get rid of the sword, so that way I have way more defense. Way more defense. Next. Oh my god, the end of the world section. The final level in the game. Oh my god, it was so annoying. Those gargoyle enemies, those angel heartless. Oh my god, and the fight with Ansem that just goes on and on and on. Thank god they give you checkpoints. I almost was on the verge of smashing my controller when I died at Anthem, but then it turns out there's a checkpoint. So you don't have to worry about, like, if you die at the final phase of Anthem, you have to do the fight all over again. That's not how it works. Thank God. But other than that, I still like the game. I like the combat. I like the characters. The music's phenomenal. The story, this is the only one I think everyone knows the story. Because after this injury, the story just became a absolute clusterfuck of a mess at times. But it's still a good game. Graphically, the game still holds up. And I'm not gonna lie. The ending made me tear up. Just hearing simple and clean at the end of the game, I teared up. I'm not gonna lie. Because hearing that song just takes me back to 2002. Honestly, I think that's the reason why a lot of people play this game. Some play it because of Final Fantasy and Disney, but a lot of people play it because of that song, Simple Clean. That is a legendary song. Legendary song. I've been doing good. Yeah, the second game is better, but I can't. Oh, fuck. I forgot that, you were doing a movie night, Welch. I'm so sorry that I wasn't there. Damn it, and I really wanted to watch Harold and Kumar. Sorry, man, I completely forgot about the movie night. Damn. I was like, wasn't there something I was gonna do this Saturday? And then I forgot the freaking movie night. Damn it. 8 p.m. Central. Shit. I wouldn't mind if you do it again. Oh, okay, yeah. I wouldn't mind doing it again. Yeah, no. Let me know if you're gonna do another movie night with Harold and Kumar, and I'll watch it. Yeah. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 I heard is a lot better, but I can't play that game because I have to play Chains of Memory. I have to play that game first, and then I can play Kingdom Hearts 2. So, because Kingdom Hearts 2 does not start at the end of 1. It starts at the end of Chain of Memories. And that's why that game was controversial when it came out. Because a lot of people who played Kingdom Hearts most likely didn't play Chain of Memories because it was on the Game Boy Advance. So, alright, man. But I'll definitely, I would love to do another movie night involving Harold and Kumar. Yeah, the PS2 is one of the best systems. But, like, I really enjoyed Kingdom Hearts. Even though the game got real frustrating near the end, it's still a good game, though. I'm just happy that I finally played the game because a lot of people have played it. And it's such a well-known franchise, you know. So I'm really glad that I finally played that game. So, but now I need to get Chain of Memories. I think I'm going to get it on PS2. Even though the game, I'm actually kind of shocked that game isn't expensive. I was looking up the prices of the Game Boy Advance version of Chain of Memories. It's only $12. that's like I thought it was like a $30 or $40 game. Yeah, I have Burnt by Sleep, but I would love to play that one because I do have it. But I need to play Chain of Memories though. Yeah, they are. You just gotta be at the right level. You're not in the right level, you're pretty much screwed. Like, I was watching this guy beat Ansem in a walkthrough. I'm like, why the hell is he beating him so easy? And then it turns out he was at level 100. Level 100. I was at level 56. But how the hell do people have the time to do that? To be at level 100? How the hell do they do that? New World City. So yeah. Big boy mode. I have a video game collection. Nice. Yeah, that's true. But you know, it's funny how I beat over uh 20 games last month. I'll spoil it for you. This month I've only beaten 6, and it was because of Kingdom Hearts. It took the most time. I actually recently picked up a game. Oh, it's in my bed. Let me get it. This is what I picked up recently. Lethal Enforcers for the Genesis. Oh, that's another thing I need to talk about. Is my TV. So I'll talk about that in just a moment. So I picked up that game. I'm gonna get the second game soon. I was about to say something else. Oh, I've been playing Patapon. That's a good PSP game, but it's very hard. I think I'm just gonna give up and just go to Patapon 2, which I have. So I want to talk about this TV. So a lot of people may know that for the longest time I had a small TV. A really small, like, CRT TV. It's meant for my retro games. Well, I will say about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I went to play some of my Super Nintendo or my Genesis, and then all of a sudden my TV was red. Like, literally, it was red. Like, super red for no reason. And, yeah, Alleyway. That's a good game. It was beyond red. And so I went to my thrift store, and I now have a Magnavox, like, skinny TV. Yeah, I don't know what happened. And apparently, I was looking it up. It's like something went wrong in one of the capacitors or one of, like, circuits in the TV, and so I ended up having to get rid of my CRT. It hurt me, as I've had that little CRT for 8 years. But I bought a Magnavox TV, and unfortunately, it didn't come with the remote. So I was trying to play it with a 4:3 ratio, and and I couldn't do it. I thought the TV just didn't have 4:3 ratio. I tried to use an HDMI converter, which I have right here, and it didn't give me a 4:3 ratio. So I ended up getting this remote. This is a remote for the Magnavox TV, and when I connected it, it still wasn't doing the 4:3 ratio. That was until I decided to plug the composite directly to the TV because it has RCA input. And then when I went to format on the video section, that's where I was able to do the 4:3 ratio. And thank God, because if you're going to play retro games on like an HD TV, it has to be a 4:3 ratio. Because if it's blown up massively, it's going to look like shit. Yeah, I'll actually take a photo and I'll show it to you. Let me just do this. I'm not sure you guys are going to be able to see this. This is what the TV looks like. Yeah, no, you're not really going to see that well. That's what it looks like. It's not big, and it's actually a good thing that, excuse me, that it's small, because now I have more room for my desk. So it's really, really nice. But now I have, that TV is good for retro gaming. It was a little rough at first because I felt like there was input lag, but no, not really. It's about the same as playing it on the CRT, but the only difference is the CRT is still sharper though. That's kind of why a lot of people play CRT TV retro games on CRTs. It's because of the input lag, and it just looks sharper. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. But thankfully, though, it does have a 4:3 ratio option. Thank God. That's cool, Joshua. So if you guys have any more questions, let me know. I don't know what I'm going to do with this HDMI converter. I might sell it, I might not. But who knows? Yeah, they are. But thankfully, though, thanks to that remote, I was able to get 4:3 ratio. What's that anime that I need to watch? Hold on. What's it called again? A Place Farther Than the Universe. Yeah, I need to watch that anime. I heard that was really good. That was in... God, I can't believe that was 6 years ago. Winter 2018. When is, Roni... this fall. This fall. It's one of only 3 animes I'm watching this, fall. That, Blue Lock, and, Danadan. And also that Uzumaki show that comes out on Toonami at the end of September, which I don't even think that's gonna be good. Knowing them, it's probably gonna suck. Yeah. Uh-oh, uh-oh, ooh. I forgot that's Ninja Warrior. Gotta watch the World Cup. How long have I been live streaming for? 42 minutes? Alright, Blue... Yeah, I know. Dang. Because probably the art style is gonna take it a while. That was such a good show, Blue Eye Samurai. That was a really damn good show. What the hell? Huh? That's interesting. Someone closed my wiki page. The Crumb side. That's funny. That's good. What the hell? The Lego War of the Worlds. This is hilarious. Someone, this was for my room tour. I can't share the screen on. Well, can I? Someone, found an old video of mine from 2018. It was, this tripod I had. Let me see if I can. Yeah, there it is. That's crazy. That's hilarious. My just Lego. I know, right? I just discovered that. It's so freaking random as all hell. What the hell is this?
All right, we are back.
I'll post that in my Discord. This should be interesting. My Discord. I will definitely post that. You planning to watch the third Sonic movie? I've actually been very concerned with that movie because for some strange reason we have yet to get a trailer of it. I don't understand it. Like, what the hell is taking so long? The movie comes out in December. And we still have yet to get a trailer of this movie. It's actually getting a little concerning. JJ saw that Salva neck post. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey, what's up, Pressure Flippers? No, not yet. I gotta get to 4,000. But honestly, it's gonna be frustrating if I am monetized, because I'll have to not swear again. Yeah, and then there was someone posted a pic from that movie. What was that damn movie called? I literally just saw it. Hold on. Little Man. That's what it was. Yeah, Little Man. Oh my god. You're at 2,500 subs? Yeah. I know. So it's not really worth it to go through that frustration, but yeah, I mean, it'll be cool if I'm monetized again, though. So we'll see. I've only been on YouTube for like 3 months, but I hate. Hold on. This little heart is how fake they want people to be on it. Not my vibe. Oh, okay. I've been streaming for 40 minutes. See, I know that sometimes my streams could be a little bit boring. That's because not many people will show up. But now that people are showing up, now I'm like way more. We got more discussions. You know. I want to make a little PSA. Bionicle should make a comeback. Bionicle should make a comeback. I plan on getting more later down the road. Yeah, I won, but at what cost? Yeah, I know that feeling, man. I know that feeling. A lot of people just want to be uh, frauds and have a massive ego. That's kind of one of the bummers about being a popular YouTube. Look what happened to Boogie. Dude was at one point the Mr. Rogers of YouTube, and then he ended up going unmasked. Yeah, they really are early Game Boy games. All right, 10 more minutes left. Anyone has some more questions? Honestly, he went downhill when that guy made that Reddit about him. Once that happened, that was like the first like domino to fall. Exactly. Yeah, exactly, pressure. They absolutely hate it when you criticize them because they think that like because they're so popular, they think that they could just dominate their fan base. That's the problem with a lot of these big YouTube users. They think they can do whatever the fuck they want to do, and then once shit hits the fan, then it's like they try their best to they try their best to cry their ass off in an apology. Exactly, Welch. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Yeah, exactly. Like, there's people saying that your videos are gonna not be popular. Like, you're ruining your chance to be a big YouTube user. I never want to be a big YouTube user because I'm not letting my fucking ego dominate me. When you're popular, you end up having a massive ego trip. Exactly. Thanks, Cap. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it was like once YouTube added the monetization, that's when all hell broke loose. That's where people that you thought that they were really cool, they unmask and show their true selves. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are still a few good people, Scott the Woz, Mark McPlyer, and a couple of others. But there's way more scumbags, man. Yeah, exactly. The only problem though is that sometimes small YouTube users can um can have massive egos. So be very careful on that too. You gotta be very careful on that too. Sometimes small YouTube users also end up having egos. Exactly. It's the main problem with YouTube these days, man. Just too many frauds on this website. Too many frauds, man. No. Oh my god. I gotta send this video on Discord. Oh my god, man. I don't want to mention this individual's name, but let's just say a certain someone made a made a video that is super stupid. No, not Gooner. I'll give you a clue. Starts with an H, ends with an H. Mm-hmm. Do you remember any of the Nickelodeon game shows where you were a kid? Oh, absolutely. Legends of the Hidden Temple. Just saying that alone, like that is one of the greatest Nickelodeon game shows they've ever done. Legends of the Hidden Temple, Guts, Wild Crazy Kids, Double Dare. I love that and the 2000 version. I might be in the minority. But I like Double Dare 2000. People shitting on that one. I like that one. Yeah. I liked You're On. I think that's what it's called. I like that show. Even though that was the reason why Legends of Hidden Temple was canceled. Nick Arcade was great. Although, kind of fascinates me that show only lasted 1 year. You get the, like, when you watch the reruns, you actually think it's new episodes, but in reality, it was actually it only aired just 1 year. Green Monkeys for the win, yeah. Them and Silver Snakes. Hilarious, the Purple Parrots were the worst team in that show, but yet when they rebooted it in 2021, they were one of the best teams in the show. Go figure. Yeah, so that was probably why. Yeah, if I remember, the reason that they canceled Legends was because of that reason. They had like what show should we cancel, Guts or Legends of the Hidden Temple, and they were like, "Yep, Legends of the Hidden Temple." I'm like, "Excuse me, idiots, man." But yeah, what's another? Get the Picture. That's another good one. I think that's it. Oh, what will you do? What will you do? It's another classic show. Heart over profit, yeah. Hold on, let me go back in the chat. Yeah. Yeah, a bunch of dummies, Miss Croft. It's just a bunch of dummies. I just ignored them. Yeah, I know. What will you do? What will you do? I just butchered the hell out of that theme song. I just butchered the hell out of that theme song. Oh, God. Oh, Figure It Out. How the fuck I'm not mentioning that show? That's another one of my favorites. Figure It Out. Oh, man, everyone's showing up now. Hey, what's up, Groovy? I'm doing good. I was going to go off the air, but I guess because more people are coming in, I guess I'll go live for a couple more minutes. No, that's just how people are, Miss Croft. Favorite panelists on Figuring It Out. Oh, that's easy. Danny Tamborelli. Dude, I will never forget this one episode. I think it was the episode that had Cat Dog as a panelist. There was this one clue that Danny could not ever solve for the life of him. And he was looking at it, and he was like, I don't know, but this clue is so confusing me! Like, he was just screaming. That was legendary. That was legendary. Yeah, I know I gotta change the batteries again. Oh, that was legendary. Oh my god, man. Oh, it was so Red Tiger. Yeah, I know. Oh my god, man, that show was legendary. Yeah. Man, that was hilarious. That was an all-time legendary episode. I wonder if that's on YouTube. Because this dude literally had like a breakdown. It was like this weird like circle coin-like thing. And he just could never figure it out. Some of the prices were dope in that show. They would give up props from Legends of the Hidden Temple, props from Guts, Sega Saturns, Nintendo 64s. I mean, holy damn. Oh yeah, I really would love to get to 2,000 subs. Honestly, with the pace I'm currently going at, I might achieve that at the end of this year. And it only took about 3 years for me to do that. Remember, just 2021, 2021, I reached 1,000. Yeah, I know. Kirk Fogg or D. Bradley Baker, they never were panelists. Phil was a panelist. I don't know if Mark Summer was a panelist. I know, I forgot what the hell his name was. The host of Get the Picture. I don't know, I do not remember that man's name. Oh, let me see. Guts host. Mike O'Malley, yeah. Mo, the ref, she was a panelist once. They once had Chris Jericho. I remember that. Chris Jericho and Hacksaw Jim Duggan, they were a panelist once. Steve from Blue's Clues, I remember, was a panelist. They had a lot of people in the panelists. A lot of people. Cousin Skeeter, Cat Dog at one point. Oh, Mark Summer was number okay. So it was like him and like Kirk were like the only two. Big Show was, yeah, they had a lot of people. They're like I remember there was a lot of panelists in that show. It was crazy. I think even Summer Sandra at one point was a panelist. At one point, just like a special time. Oh man, that show was classic. That was, God almighty, take me back to the early 2000s with the, oh my God almighty. I don't want to break my chair now. Holy hell. What I was going to say was, take me back to early 2000s of the Nick Gas channel. God almighty, man, that channel was lit. But the only problem though, like around the mid-2000s, they just started to air the same episodes of Legends and Guts and Get the Picture. It wasn't that, or Double Dare 2000, that was it. Yeah, but Miss Croft, like, I'm not like trying my best to get to like 1 million subs. Like the most I ever won was like 10,000, but like 2,000, that's fine. Oh yeah, Cat Dog. I used to love that show. Yeah, that I remember. Cat Dog. You know, I have a confession, Red Tiger. I was such a Nickelodeon fanboy when I was a kid that I used to hate Cartoon Network. The only 2 Cartoon Network shows I ever saw and loved, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Sheep in the Big City. That was it. I never watched any Johnny Bravo, Dexter's Laboratory. I never did. I was such a Nickelodeon loyalist. I said outside of Courage, Eat this, Cartoon Network. I loved Old Air 2000. I know some people didn't like it, but I thought that it was good, in my opinion. I know, man. I know. It's a dumbass, for me. I was a naive, dummy, kid back in the day. Nah, man. It'll happen. I'll watch these shows. My Family's Got Guts. I remember that. And what's funny about that show? What show was that, JJ? Hold on. What's it called again? Oh, SWAT Cats. Oh yeah, that's a good show. I heard. I remember My Family's Got Guts for two reasons. One, it aired the same time Unbeatable Banzuke was airing in September 2008. And two, people on YouTube made a big deal about it because this was at a time a lot of people from like my generation in like the late 1980s were very nostalgic over Nickelodeon. And everyone was saying that Nickelodeon is trash now. So when they did My Family's Got Guts, they all celebrated like if the Cubs won the World Series that year. But what ended up happening was it just did not work. It was cool to see the aggro crack again, but it literally only lasted like 2 weeks and that shit was gone. Like gone in a fucking heartbeat. Like it aired only for 2 weeks. September 15th through September 27th. I never understood that. Ben Lyons was the host. Will you do a raid for what raid? Do you watch? I did. I'll be honest. It wasn't the Legend of the Hidden Temple reboot wasn't terrible. The problem was when they decided okay, this is the big problem with that reboot. They made the episodes 1 hour long. And then the biggest problem with that damn reboot was the goddamn interviews of the contestants. We didn't need them. We don't fucking care. Why do you keep doing these interviews? That alone killed the show. That alone was the reason that killed the show. It was like they had it all. They had Olmec, they had the Moat, they had the Steps of Knowledge, the Temple Games. Okay, another thing I didn't like about the Temple Games was there was only 2 of them. Why 2? Why not 3 so that way we don't have a tiebreaker all the time? Why the hell would you do just 2? That means we're gonna guarantee to have a tiebreaker. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was stupid. I also thought it was dumb, like, there was only 2, temple guards in the temple. I find it funny that one of them was a female. I'm like, now, that would have been funny if that was in the original show, because if I was a contestant and a female temple guard told me, I'm like, okay, a female temple guard's taking me? Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Hey, I'm okay with that. What are you going to do to me? It wasn't horrible. And another problem was it should have not aired in the CW. That was a death sentence. An absolute... Yes, that is true. Because of the 2 temple guards, it was impossible for them... for a triple seizure to happen. If you don't know what a triple seizure is, it's when you run into 3 temple guards and you lose from that. Like if you only had 1 pennant or 1.5 pennant and you get spotted by 3 temple guards, you instantly lose. That's if they nicknamed it the triple seizure for that reason. Yeah, it's like it was dumb. I will say this. One of my favorite episodes, though, from the reboot was they actually invited two past contestants from Legends of the original show. One of the contestants that competed was the kid that famously jumped out of the temple. It occurred in the first season. He was in the Tomb of the Ancient Kings, and then a temple guard popped out, and he got scared so hard that he jumped out of the temple. And they actually invited him back, and they even acknowledged that. That was actually a really cool episode. That was like one of the only really good episodes from the reboot. And I thought it was dumb that Kirk Fogg only had a cameo. He only showed up in the Dark Forest. I thought he should have been like the host and then passed the torch to the new host. That's a wild air conditioner. Yeah, it's a portable air conditioner. I know I get kind of ridiculed for that pipe there. Everyone thinks it's like a gas leak or something. No, what it is that I have a portable air conditioner, and you have to have a pipe coming out of the window. If you don't have that pipe, all the hot air that the air conditioner is absorbing just shits it right back out. You know what I'm saying? Well, I won't be small no more. Yeah, I know. I missed the early 2000s too. Oh, okay. Yeah. Like I said, it wasn't as terrible as people made it out to be. It just didn't work. They really should have just kept it the same format. You know. That and also the music was very not memorable. They should have remixed the original songs. And I think it would have helped it much more. Oh man, that was fun. I was doing a live with my Game Boy Micro. Yeah, I know. I once, man, I don't even know how the hell can you play on that thing. That thing is so tiny. But you know what's even smaller is the Game Gear Micro. Actually, speaking of damn devil, I think I'm going to have to turn on my AC. It's getting hot as fuck over here. By the way, I thank you guys for being here, man. Because this is like the first time in a while that I've done a chill stream. I've actually had like a very active chat. It's been a long time. Alright, Miss Croft. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. And I'm happy to see that you're back. Super Mario World. I have that version on Game Boy Advance for a reproduction card. Okay. Project X. Yeah, I know. I never played them, but they're cool games. It's the one game where you can have Axel Stone, Leon Kennedy, and Chrom from Fire Emblem in the same game. It's freaking crazy. Absolutely crazy. Knows Yakuza. I've only have ever played the first Yakuza, but the PS2 original, and I just didn't get into it. But I do plan on giving that series another go. Yeah, a lot of people are in it. What's her name? Hibana from Nightshade is in that game. From Night on PS2, she's in that game. A lot of people are in that game. Like I freaked out when Axel Stone was in that game, because that was the first time that he was in a game in 21 years. I didn't say I didn't like Yakuza, I didn't get into the first game, but I'll give it another go. Oh, my retro. Oh yeah, I met the guy, Tyler, the guy who did that show. He's a really nice guy. Yeah, ain't that funny, right? I mentioned that earlier. Ain't that hilarious how in the original show, The Purple Parrots were the worst team. And in the reboot, they were the best team. They were the first one to make it to the temple, and they were the first one to get the item out. Like, go figure. Yeah, the Silver Snakes were terrible in the reboot. I was like, what the hell happened? The Blue Barracudas, they made it to the temple the most, and they couldn't win. It was so weird, man. So weird. I remember there was a treasure in a freaking pit of despair. That was like the first time ever that happened. Thank you, Pressure. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I know. I met him in the Southeast Game Exchange last year. He was a guest last year in the Southeast Game Exchange. I met him. I think I took a photo with him. He's a really cool dude. But yeah, I really love his channel, man. It's truly amazing, like, that he documented his life as a gamer when he was a little kid. It sucks what happened to his dad, though. That he died almost 20 years ago. Yeah, I know, right? They were like the Buffalo Bills. Made it to the Super Bowl all the goddamn time, but just couldn't win it. Are You Afraid of the Dark? Yeah, I remember Are You Afraid of the Dark. That was a legendary show. But I was more of a Goosebumps guy. Yeah, but like I said, I mean, I'm not a hater of Yakuza. I'll give it another go. Because it's basically like Shenmue, but 1,000 times better than Shenmue. Although I did like Shenmue 2, though. I haven't played the third game, and oh my freaking god, it's probably going to be bad. I just know it. Soldy's video was cool. Yeah, I know. I was a little worried that I was going to get call-out videos, because I know that people are going to be like, wait, didn't you do all those DK Oldie videos, and yet you bought from DK Oldies? Well, as I mentioned in the short, well, in the Genesis Collection video, they actually had it the cheapest. And that's why I bought it. And not only that, I got 10% off. So I only spent about $32. Oh yeah, it was way better on Nickelodeon than Disney. Very true. Dude, I will never forget that one episode, Doug, where the one that he gained weight. I will never forget that one part where he dreamed and he was like fat as hell, and then he said, "Hey, what's cooking?" When I saw that for the first time ever, way back in like 98 or 99. I know the show came out in the 90s, but I wasn't born until 94. I didn't see that show until I was like around 98, 99. And when I first saw that, my ribs almost were shattered. Yeah, it was a lot fucking better. Panty mayonnaise. Skeeter. Oh, man. Hey Arnold, yeah. All-time classic. Angry Beavers, yep. Actually, now, yeah, I remember the standalone show. Although a lot of the episodes, I do believe, was still from Kablam. Oh, yeah, Rugrats. Although Rugrats kind of went down. Well, I wouldn't say... I mean, there were a few good episodes with Dill, but once, like, after Rugrats in Paris, that's when it really just went downhill. Rocket Power, yep. And, of course, yeah, I know. She was kind of like a tomboy in a way. But if there's one show that I will forever love is Rocko's Modern Life. That was SpongeBob before SpongeBob even existed. I hope you're doing good, Arcade Pilot. That is one of my favorite shows of all time. The only show was obviously SpongeBob SquarePants. Yeah. Doug is awesome. Absolutely awesome. I have a hot take. I love the first season 1 theme of Rock Goes My Life way more than season 2's theme. I never, ever, 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 ever liked the theme of Rock Goes My Life from season 2. I always will forever love season 1's theme, and they should have never changed that theme. I'm sorry. I know that the season 2 theme is way more iconic. No. Season 1's theme, in my opinion, was way better. I know. I'm gonna be honest with you, Blue Hedgehog, though. The day that SpongeBob truly ends, I'm actually legitimately gonna cry, though. Because it's like, holy shit, it really is the end of an era. Even though the show died for many years, but still, though, it will be a sad day when it actually does end. Ariel Moss, I remember. Turn the page, wash your hands. Turn the page, wash your hands. And then you turn the page, and then you wash your hands. Oh, God, that episode was hilarious. No, one of my favorite episodes was actually one of the earliest episodes. It was the one where Heifer's parents kick Heifer out of the house. I will... Just even me mention the scene, I'm already laughing. There's a part where he's in this treehouse, and he could barely fit in it. He then starts singing for a second, and then all of a sudden, the treehouse collapses. When I saw that for the first time ever, I couldn't breathe. It was an episode where Heifer moves in with Rocco, and then Heifer causes all hell in Rocco's house. Oh man, there were so many good shows, man. Oh yeah, never. Ain't that funny, right, that the voice of Ralph was the creator of Rock Was My Life. Oh God, that's an all-time classic episode. But the episode before that was even better. So I'll get to that episode in just a minute, Blue Hedgehog. The first episode was the fortune cookie, where Filbert gets this fortune cookie where it says bad luck will infest. It was something about bad luck, and like everywhere he goes, buildings would break. That one scene, I don't even know how the fuck they got away with this scene. The one part where really big man's nipples went out of control. But I will never forget the ending of the episode where he's in the game show, he spins the wheel, and then the wheel just comes off and starts killing people. Oh my God, that episode was legendary. But that episode was hilarious too. The one where that satellite destroyed Rocco's kitchen. And then when he brought in the guy, he all his rooms were bathrooms. Oh my God, that was legendary. Oh my God, that is one of the funniest episodes of the whole damn show. Yeah, I never got into Wild Thornberry. One show I love, and it was a 2000 show, was Cat Scratch. I used to love that show so much, I actually at one point got addicted to root beer. That show made me addicted to root beer. Yeah, that episode. But what was one of the funniest episodes was the guy that Rocco brought in, and he said, how much will it be? And then the guy just started laughing for no reason. He was like, he just laughed uncontrollably. Yeah, I know. Oh my God, that episode was legendary. There are just so many good-ass episodes in that show. It's amazing how well that show has aged. It has aged like fine wine. He said, Rock Was My Life is better than SpongeBob? Oh, that's really tough, man. Really tough, because I don't know, man. when SpongeBob in its golden days, ooh man, oh man, oh man. That's tough. The Melba episode, oh yeah. Doug's Big News, do I remember that episode? Let me see. Oh, I think I remember that episode. Oh man, crazy how I was gonna end the stream and and then now it's like I don't even know if I want to end the stream. I don't even know if I want to end the stream now. Hey, thanks, Slim. I really appreciate that. I'm actually at 1820 subs, but I decided at 1800 since I did reach 1800. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Oh, man. Oh, man, that's a blast. That's that was something. All right, I think I'll stop at the hour and a half mark, and then I'll end it here. I want to play some games, and maybe watch some Elusive Samurai. Dexter's Laboratory, and what? Big guy with the glasses. Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo. Oh, Johnny Bravo. Don't worry, I know you weren't saying that, Lori. Oh, Powerpuff Girls. You know, I know I'm dumb for this. You really want to know why I never watched that show? It was because I thought it was a show for girls. And I'm like, oh, God. Powerpuff Girls? That show is for girls. Oh, my God. Rocket Power, yeah. I have a confession. I never liked Ren and Stimpy. And the reason why is I could not stomach that show for the fucking life of me. Every time when I watch that show, I just want to throw up. It's just, good lord, man. Some of the humor, no matter what happens, people can mention that show to me, and I just like almost want to throw up. I never got into Ren and Stimpy. I know that show means to a lot of people, and I like some of the Ren and Stimpy games. Stimpy's Invention and Shaving Yak on Game Gear. But man, I could never stomach that show. No matter what, I'm about to hurl, man. My Life as a Teenage Robot. That was okay. Chalk Zone. I mainly remember that show because it was on Cartoons. Well, no, not Cartoons. It was the Nickelodeon version of that. That's actually where Fairly Odd Parents came out. The first, pilot episodes. Yeah, Pinky and the Brain. Yeah, he made Camp Lazlo. And I remember there were some, didn't Heifer make a brief cameo in that show? I never saw Camp Lazlo. Oh, and Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. That was another Cartoon Network show I loved. And I was obsessed with that damn show in the summer of 2005. That's all I was doing in that summer. Playing Sega Genesis, drinking Tropicana juice, and watching Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. And also playing the Super Nintendo. Yeah. It was made by the same people who did Rugrats arcade pilot. The people that did Rocket Power were the same ones that did Rugrats. Same thing with Wild Thornberrys, and that's why they did that crossover film with Wild Thornberrys and Rugrats. Yeah, Carlos did it. That was his first role, I think, right? That was like one of the first shows he ever did, along with Tom Kenny, I think. Was Heifer his first role? Let me see. 62. I could be wrong, but that was like one of the first like voicings he's done. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. Yeah. Kenan and Kel, Are You Afraid of the Dark, all that. Really? You're not gonna include Drake and Josh? Oh man, no, man. If you gotta include, oh no, man. I mean, I'm not saying Carly and Sam and Cat are bad, but if you're gonna include the top 5 non-shows, cartoons, oh, you gotta include Drake and Josh. That's an all-time classic show. All-time classic. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Angelica was real bad. Ah, God, you know what was one episode I used to despise on Rugrats was the one where Spike kept getting blamed for doing, he kept getting blamed for Fluffy's, crimes. That episode pissed me off so bad that I just wanted to grab Dee Dee's head and just freaking spine rip her ass, man. Spine rip her ass like Sub-Zero. Oh, of course Avatar Last Airbender. That's one of the greatest. One of the absolute greatest Nickelodeon shows ever. Always remember, drink cactus juice, everyone. Oh, yeah, that episode was funny as hell. The bowling episode. One of the biggest choke jobs in the history. You thought the Dallas Cowboys were chokers, the Atlanta Braves, the Buffalo Bills, the Maple Leafs, the Atlanta Falcons, who's another choker in the Cleveland Indians / Cleveland Guardians. This man, all Ed Big Ed had to do was nail one pin. Hit one pin. One pin. He was so cocky, he deliberately got rid of the one ball because he thought, like, okay, I'm obviously going to hit the one pin. And then he ends up miscalculating. The ball just went up into the freaking root ceiling and it caused the whole bowling area to explode. That man made the biggest choke job in the world. One pin. 2 tries. 1 pin. Russell Wilson. Oh, yeah. Malcolm. Oh, yeah. Well, the Seahawks did won a Super Bowl before that. I remember that movie, the superhero movie. I never saw it, but I remember it, actually. That film came out the start of 2008, I believe. Oh, man. Whew. Man, what a crazy stream this has been. I wasn't even kind of expecting it, but thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. God, I can't believe it's going to be 10 years since that infamous Super Bowl. I can't believe they didn't run the ball. That shit was funny when Richard Sherman, who's the panelist in Thursday Night Football, he literally had a PTSD meltdown. When he was saying, because he saw a play that was similar to that, I forgot what game was it, he was like, run the ball! Run the damn ball! Like, he was literally having PTSD. Like, literally PTSD from that. And thanks, Zordiac. I appreciate that. Yeah, I agree, Blue Hedgehog. I really appreciate that. Run the ball, run the damn ball. Like he literally was suffering PTSD. Like, and I don't think he was being like a faker or exaggeration, but no, man, I think it was for real. Like he literally, like that moment still haunts him because literally all they had to do was just run the ball and they would have won the Super Bowl. Instead, they decided to freaking throw the ball like an idiot and they got intercepted. I'll say this right the fuck now. The Patriots should have never won that Super Bowl. They got mad lucky in that Super Bowl. But that's still a legendary Super Bowl. Everyone says that's like one of the greatest Super Bowls. Yeah, back in 2022. But it looks like the Warriors dynasty might be done for them. I guess I'll stop at the 1 hour 40 mark. And then I'm going to head up out of here. It's been a really fun stream. Run the ball. Run the damn ball. I would love to play it, but I don't want to get copyrighted just in case. Well, I don't think I'll be copyrighted. Hold on. Yeah, here it is. Okay, I'll just play the audio. I'll just play the audio for you guys. I just don't want to risk getting copyrighted.
You got to run the ball again. Like I mean, I wish I had Marshawn up here. Like 1 yard. You need 1 yard. Run the ball. Run the ball. He's triggered. All he has to do is run the football. Like necessary criticism. I'm not, I've said enough criticism for him, but God dang it, run the dang ball. Like, learn from your mistakes.
Oh yeah, very true. I agree on that.
I'm confused. Have you been in this situation before?
Run the ball.
I will say.
And that guy was saying, "Have you been in that situation?" Like, of course because he literally was right there. He saw it live. He saw it live. His face says it all. He was like,
"Yeah, I work with some guys that I'm like, man."
Damn, CM Retro is still alive. Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream. What's your hold on. I'll type my name on Discord. That's my name on Discord. Let me check to see if I have a number, but I don't think I do. I don't think I do. So I think it's just that. It's actually lowercase. My name is lowercase. So my name, just do it lowercase. Let me just do it again, actually. Yeah, I think they did remove it. So there it is. That's my Discord. So you can add me. So yeah. Thank you, Pressure. Alright guys, we're gonna end this off. I had a blast. Thank you guys for being here, and thank you for the thank yous of me reaching 1,800. Let's see if we can get to 1,900 and 20 and 2 and let's hope we get to 2,000 subs. Yeah, I know that's what happened with me. So thank you. Oh, thank you, Arcade Pilot. I appreciate that. Thank you, Blue Hedgehog Man, Arcade Pilot, Red Tiger, Pressure, JJ, Welch, Slim, Zodiac, Miss Croft, Welch, Joshua was here, Kappa, and Usubaki. Thank you guys for being here. Take it easy. Video Game 158, sign out. Peace.